UC students and workers set off a full week of protest against the hike in tuition fees.
Starting Monday, the small businesses of Lair began striking against the doubling of their rent.
Then on Friday, 41 students barricaded themselves inside Wheller Hall.
We've got it all covered here on the Berkeley Beat. I'm Yu.
And I'm Tiffany Hsu.
On Saturday, the California Golden Bears were victorious against Stanford with a score of 34-28. But Big Game Week was not just about football. Students protested against the potential closing of the small immigrant businesses in Lair. At Tuesday night's ASUC Store Operations Board meeting, approximately 60 students attended in support of the Lair businesses, though no changes were made to the lease offers. At the meeting, students and members of the Berkeley community interrupted frequently, prompting police to guard the front door of the Senate chamber.
There's people here that want to speak. You will hear them.
Please allow us to do the business that we need to do to make this a successful university.
Heavenly Foods is set to leave by the end of this school year, and store spaces for the vendors of both Heavenly Foods and Taqueria El Tacontento are available for bid.
On Wednesday, students walked out of their classes in protest of the increase in student fees. Berkeley Beats correspondent Allie Wolf will report.
Tiffany, I'm on campus where nearby hundreds of students and faculty have gathered to kick off a 3-day walkout and protest against the Regent's proposed 32% fee increase and faculty furloughs to come. Wednesday's rally featured student and faculty speakers, including Professor Ananya Roy, who spoke about the urgency and importance of fighting back against the budget cuts. This week's walkout and strike appeared to mirror the budget cut protest in late September, but this time the Regents meeting at UCLA inspired strikes at UC and CSU campuses across the state. However, the support for the 3-day strike at Berkeley was not quite as popular as the previous walkout. Pickets and chants remind us of how Berkeley became known for activism through past battles fought over free speech decades ago in this very spot. For Berkeley Beat, I'm Allie Wolf. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Allie, for that report. UC workers also did not remain silent as 38 of their custodians were laid off in September. On Thursday at 3 p.m., students and custodians dumped trash in front of California Hall where Chancellor Birchnow works to protest against the layoffs.
They can close that budget gap, but they're just using the pretext of the state budget crisis to, claim, oh, well, now we have to do all these drastic measures.
The pile of garbage reached almost 5 feet high by 4 o'clock that afternoon.
Just one day after the UC Board of Regents approved the tuition increases, 41 undergraduate and graduate students barricaded themselves in rooms on the second floor of Wheller Hall. Police responded in riot gear, surrounding the entire perimeter of Wheller and forcing professors to cancel their classes for the day. As Friday's protest wore on, things got violent as police used their batons to hold back angry students from pushing through steel barricades. At around 8 o'clock in the evening, the protesters were escorted out of the building. They were charged with trespassing and then released. Even though the students' demands were refused, supporters of the protest remain resilient.
That's all we have for you today. Check back next week for another episode of the Berkeley Beat.
But keep watching CalTV all week long.
Have a great Thanksgiving.